The reason I went off this trail because I was saying science, and I was saying is that the blood, the genealogy, is critical because that's how they determine the lineage all the way to Jesus, right? And it says right here, and Luke is talking about, there's Luke 3:23, and Jesus himself began to be about 30 years of age, of being as he was supposed, the son, see there it says son of Joseph, which was the son of Heli. Then put ... because there's too many, that's too long, right? Then you get to verse 37, which was the son of Methuselah, which was the son. It's going backwards.
Yeah, backwards.
It's not going forward, going backward. There's your son of Enoch, right?
Yep.
Which was the son of Jared, which was the son of Maheli, which was the son of Cana, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth. There's Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God. Right? That's the genealogy, that's the bloodline. There's other people born in between this, right? But they only focus on that's why the firstborn was always critical when they do the genealogy or anything. They look at the firstborn. And then verse 1 Corinthians 15:45, and so was written, the first man, Adam, which is the son of God, was made a living soul. The last Adam, because there won't be no one after that, was made a quickening spirit. Howbeit, that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is the Lord from heaven, which is another thing, Chris, maybe they will try to sit there and say, okay, heaven, right? Who asked that question last week about Brother Bell? Remember Brother Bell came up with Isaiah 24:21, the host of heaven, the Most High, some people up in heaven, and we said that was a spiritual, the devil. We're talking about prince of the air. So there's different layers of heaven, and I think. What I think about it is, like you said, though, is that can't be too far-fetched. Is something coming from space that say I'm intelligent. All that stuff. How many people probably pick it up and say, yeah, I think I need to check you out. Matter of fact, you really come to give us answers. Because if you're out there, then where the Adam,
Exactly. I'm just saying.
I guarantee that's going to come up.
See,
when they talk about those different lives.
When society, the way society is now, these leaders, they're so afraid of losing control.
Yeah, they do.
So they're going to attack.
So the first thing they're going to do is something's coming, and it could be and it would have to be an advanced civilization to be coming from some other solar system.
Exactly.
And yet they're going to think that they can destroy them because the first thing gonna come to mind is they're coming to take what we got.
Yeah, which we can't say that's not going to be the case, but it could be like you say they're intelligent enough to be like we can't take it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna tell you. Y'all ain't got nothing we want.
Yeah, I mean, but some little so y'all turn up as it is.
If we do, what you gonna do about it?
Right.
What can you do? You can send some nukes up. I mean, we done flew from a whole other solar system.
Yeah.
Yep.
We done traveled, so our technology is sort of. We can just stay on the other side of the moon, and shoot stuff at you if we need to.
Well, I think, but I did thought about that, Chris. That this probably where the planet would do suicide. Is when it comes down to it, we can't stop you. They're gonna blow it up.
Yeah.
Mutual assured destruction.
Oh yeah, because that's what they're
wasting
doing.
your time.
Our government is doing it now.
Which goes back into like you said. So, and like I said, this is one of my little things. So when all this stuff gets ready to happen, like you said, they get ready to do it up. They gonna come from behind, and homeboy gonna say, "I am who I am." Stop the whole thing.
I think so. I agree.
Like that. It's kind of like you see. I can't. Which one of them do it? I use what's his name, Thanos in the last one. When everything coming at him, homeboy just.
Yeah.
And everything dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do now.
Yeah.
Whatever I think is gonna happen.
Right.
Sit down. And all you can do, like I said, after that, you can't do nothing.
And that's why I say he's coming back. That's why he's coming back, because I think that the gap theory, something happened before man destroyed, somebody destroyed this
Well,
world,
whatever was here before us,
tore it up. They did something. Yeah.
And you know, I was talking about that with a few people, and their brain just wouldn't allow them
Yeah, they won't.
to see that if there was nothing,
Mm-hmm.
then and God is in heaven, He would be moving over heaven, and heaven, you know, is order. You know, why would God live in disorder?
Right. Right. And look at the solar system, the universe.
Yeah,
There's an order to it.
order. And so for Him to move over the earth that's without void and form,
Yeah.
so that just means there's a blob
Exactly.
of liquid that's just there.
They tore it up.
You know, so it's not saying that it was a sphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing saying it was a sphere
Right.
of water. You know, they just said it was deep
It was. Yeah.
and it was without form
Right.
and void. Now, void, I would have to get down into the deep explanations of void.
I think the void is an absence of life.
And that's what my point is. But what it's saying.
Well, I mean, and I think that when we say void, it could be the fact that the atmosphere. So the planet, we call them round. They round, but they're not perfect round, right?
Yeah.
They just look that way.
Yeah, but that's what it was saying. It
Up
was
and
without
down.
form.
Yeah.
So,
But I think about the atmosphere, cloud.
Yeah.
You like take Venus. Venus, you can't see the surface of Venus because of the atmosphere. That's what I'm thinking.
because when you say void is like absent.
Yes.
Well, I think
So it's
absent.
void of, you know, like void of life,
That would say replenish.
void of water.
Right.
But the earth was void, you know, so there was nothing existed
The space was
except
there.
for the deep.
Deep.
That was without form.
Right.
And it says He moved over it.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking it was. The only reason I'm saying I think is the water can't rest. Water can't exist outside of when it goes out into space. It's going to freeze up.
Yeah.
It's ice.
Like you said, it's like I'll say this: void is a container.
I think so.
That's what I'm saying. It's a container. Whatever's in there, like I said, it's where I'm going is intelligent design. All the pieces in there,
Yeah.
all the etch a sketch is sitting right there, but it's been shook up. All the stuff floating in there. Now we got to turn the things to get all this stuff to organize, which goes back to intelligent design.
Yeah. And what you said, like, let there be light.
Exactly.
I'm just thinking is that the sun was blocked by the
And
atmosphere.
they know the natural order, everything. Okay, I need a light.
I need light.
Now that I got a light, I see what I'm working with.
Now
I need to put something around.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say let's divide.
Yeah.
You know,
He did, yeah.
Let's put the sun and put it, like I said, intelligent design.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build this the right way.
Yeah. Even nature has a balance.
Yes.
You know, even nature down this level. Look at our bodies. That thing packed real good.
well, you know,
Give
I was thinking about this 2 days ago when I had to have an eye exam. And I'm sitting up here looking at the eye.
Look at it. Yeah.
And just the eye itself.
Yes.
And then I'm like, they're trying to say that a single cell
That complex organism.
developed into just the eyeball
I
itself.
know. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but it's not just that eyeball. That eyeball is attached to a brain.
Yes, sir.
And that eyeball is sending a signal
Yes, sir.
to the brain.
Come on now.
And the brain comprehends
Uh-huh.
what's in the void.
And look, and color.
Yes, in living color.
Because the dog, I think some animals colorblind.
Yeah.
So it's like in color. We look at each other in color.
And then think about it. It's something that they can see better than we can.
Yeah.
Wow. That's true.
And then the thing, that, you know, you got animals that see in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, animals that see in that don't have vision.
Yeah.
There's some fish that just don't have vision.
Right. When they got that other senses, right?
Yeah,
Like
the
a bat.
other
The
senses.
bat got a little
And then,
radar.
then you have beings, you know, that are existing in atmospheric pressures.
Yeah, come on now.
That are so extreme
And they, yeah.
that we can't, as humans, can't get down to that level. Then you have volcanic heat that has like shrimp chilling in it, living in it.
I ain't know that.
I'm talking about when you boil shrimp,
Yeah.
They come up
the water that we boil shrimp in is not hotter than the water that are coming out them worms in those tubes,
Yeah.
volcanic tubes, and they're living because the nutrients are coming from that, and it's so deep down, and they're living in that heat.
Deep.
Then they got like just extreme chemical atmospheres, and there's living organisms living in that stuff.
Yeah. And don't forget the fact that if you ever you ever heard of the string theory?
Yes.
How far if you break down the atoms, keep going.
Yeah.
There's a whole new universe.
Yeah.
Just
And so and that is something that fascinates me because we have living organisms inside of us.
Yes.
That are aiding us, like just in our digestive system.
Yeah, they're part of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about our white blood cells. The bad boys travel through your body.
Yes, sir.
To go attack foreign.
Come on now.
Foreign things, and then your red blood cells are traveling through to nourish your muscle. And I'm like, how can all of that exist?
Come on now. And how about the knowledge, the storage and memory?
Yes.
Just like we talking about the computer.
Yeah. And they say the computer still can't handle
the processing
that's going on in the human brain.
Yeah. That thing is controlling a whole lot of stuff going on right now.
I took it to another level. I'm like, and I'm just sitting there because I'm looking at this poster that's just breaking that down. And I was like, you know, man have been trying to recreate man, trying to be God.
Can't get his own dirt, though.
And they can't even build a robot that can do what a human body can do.
Right.
I'm talking about stand up, that could run, jump, you know, instantly calculate how much force it's going to take to jump up to, you know, or to climb up steps, you know. And then you look at these robots and they're like,
they were.
you know, and fall over and stuff.
Yeah.
But we just I haven't seen a robot just take off and run.
Exactly.
You know, that's got a human physical body.
Right.
Now they can put 4 legs together and duplicate that.
That's probably easier for them to do. Yeah.
But they cannot duplicate a man. They can't duplicate an eyeball.
And that's what we want.
They can't duplicate a digestive system. They can't.
We need that too.
You know, they
because we're disease.
They can't duplicate a lung.
Yeah, because every time they sit there and try to make, like I said, remember we saw this whole thing talking about making like a RoboCop.
Yeah.
You can put all the attachments on it, but that shield that holds all that, you can't make it. You can't make the organs.
Right.
And then the skin itself just regenerates.
Yeah. How about the flexibility of the skin?
Yeah. They say it's one of the strongest substances there is.
Yeah. Very flexible too.
And
But I'm just saying you package too. I mean, if you take half of his skin, just to cover off, that stuff is packed just very properly. You know, so it is deep.
Where the organs is, then the nerve, just the nerve system alone.
I know.
You know, and then these people are talking about, you know, we evolved.
Hey, look.
I'm like, if we evolved to this point,
yeah,
why did it stop?
But
Thank you. Like I said, where the next one?
And I'm just questioning whether when he said, because God said that life is in the blood. That blood is carrying a lot of information in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's the beauty of it.
With the
Without
That's
blood,
why they're messing with the DNA, genetics.
yeah, they're trying to figure it out.
Because that stuff is coded.
Yes.
Yeah. Without blood, this body won't
Come on. And that's...
you can have everything you can, because even that, there is still a force, electrical current,
Yeah.
that's withheld within this body.
Yes, sir. Yes,
that
sir.
once it leaves,
Uh-huh.
which is the life,
Yeah.
that blood don't mean nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So without the spiritual
Uh-huh.
power
Yeah.
that's encapsulated in this suit,
Right.
that actually powers the blood,
Because
which powers the rest of everything else.
right. Because the blood consists of cells, right?
Yeah.
Lots of cells.
But
It
those
looks like
cells
blood.
have they cannot exist
Yeah.
without an energy source.
And I think 'cause the energy is passing and communicating through using, through the cells throughout the body.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's all that energy is the spiritual part of it.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Because you
Right.
cannot put it,
Uh-huh.
you can't, even when they shot somebody,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is not
The same.
that spirit.
No.
That is just a current
Right.
that's recharging
Yeah.
the spirit,
Right.
and or maybe it could be to where it's pulling that spirit back in.
I think it's a house that is being contained in.
Yeah.
Right? And then when it expires, that power, that life leaves.
Yeah.
And say, I'm out of here. Chris, you broke down. You ain't gonna. I gotta go.
I
Chris,
saw-
that is you. I gotta go.
actually
My house
saw,
broke down.
One of these radical Islamics or whatever, decapitate a woman with a
Wow.
blade,
You saw it?
and I don't know why I was captive. First of all, I'd never seen anything, and I didn't know if I was gonna be able to watch it,
Wow.
but I watched it,
Ooh, Lord.
and
Wow.
that blade was sharp.
Wow.
And but when I just looked at the woman's eyes,
Yeah. Goes up like that. Yeah.
and her eyes it was like with the first cut, it was like the pain, I guess it was so sharp, it was just like she might have felt the pressure or something like that. But then just looking at the eyes, you could just see the spirit was just gone. And then when the spirit was gone, that head was just it was just meat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So while he was cutting it, and I guess at a certain point, that spirit, there was no feeling. It had nothing to do with that body.
Yeah.
That spirit did. That
Yeah.
life source
Yeah.
had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And that fascinated me.
Mm.
Not the beheading or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
What fascinated me was when that spirit left.
And how suddenly it left when that.
Yeah.
It's funny that y'all said that, cause I can't remember what I had some show playing in the background while I was doing some stuff on the computer.
Yeah.
And they brought up this thing about, I want to say they said something like 2 souls.
Mm.
But the way they were saying it, it's just like what he said.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about, that's what it was, Ancient Aliens. I had that on, and they were talking about why do different religions try to bring people back to life and all that stuff. And basically, these one ancients were making zombies.
Mm.
And they were saying they were trying to do something that they had seen other gods do, like bring somebody from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they could never get it right because there were two, like I said, it's 2 vessels, well, basically 2 souls.
Mm.
And they said no matter what, they could always, or they figured out a way to get the body to move again. But that other piece of the soul never came back.
Exactly.
It never comes back. And that they, like I said, and they had tried for generations and generations and just never, they could get they could get it to reanimate. But it was never that person.
Exactly.
So you had, like I said, that got into zombies walking the earth and all this different stuff because, like I said, they don't have a soul.
And you said you keep doing that. You notice that when we read Revelation, that chapter was reading, they were saying something that died and came back.
Yes.
I don't know if man is going to continue to try.
Yes, to try. Yes,
and then if they get something that comes back.
Yes, and they're getting close.
They
because,
try.
like I said, while they doing all this, when we started talking about that little thing that they got running now, that they're unleashing all this weird cosmic energy back into.
Yeah.
And like I said, some of that stuff gonna come up, and they gonna run into something.
Yeah.
On
a
whole demonic plane that we ain't ready for.
And I think, because that's correct, we don't have spiritual eyes to see what's going on. Remember, cause in the scripture talked about it when the hazy eye with Elijah, right? And he said, open his eyes, Lord, let that man see. And when he saw, Lord, you know, we'll trip out. We probably don't want to see.
Exactly.
I think we don't want to see.
You know, I heard I heard a testimony. You know, somebody who had were able to see the spiritual world, and they said you
don't want to see
the things that are in the spiritual realm.
Exactly.
That's just, they said it will blow you away.
Yeah.
They said it's just stuff. That's just you have to. I guess you have to have a mental capacity to be able to just exist.
Yeah.
With stuff just around, just doing stuff,
going around, all around,
and just existing around you, and not be moved by it.
Well, you know,
I think you're crazy.
And I think that's what he said, because even Christ said there's something I just can't tell you right now.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's a problem with somebody who has those near-death experiences. Some of them experience seeing angelic powers or a place to go peacefully. And then there's some like, oh, no. Oh, no, y'all got to help me.
Yeah.
But it's in a whole new realm. You know? It is going to happen. But the thing about it is, that's why he wants us to make sure you know your spiritual connection with it through Jesus Christ. Yeah. You have to. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it, I'm calling Jesus Christ, and I'm calling the angels. And the fact is, if you did see spiritually, you'll see angels around us now. Now, you may see some joke across the street waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, those angels, like Chris walks out, he walks out with some angels.
Yeah.
And not that you not control them. They just with you. Where you go, Chris, we going. Because if that joker side act up over there, we'll take care of it.
Well, we're kings and priests, and I don't know any king and priest that don't have a host.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We're heirs.
Yeah. Come on now, join heir with Christ Jesus.
I mean, when you look at it, what prince doesn't have protection?
Come on, bro. And even Jesus, when he was tempted in the wilderness, they came to minister to him. They intentionally left him alone until the test was over with, and they came to minister to him.
Because he had to fulfill
his
father's desire.
Yes, sir.
And he had to experience the same things that we experience to be that intercessor. Yeah.
And the devil was trying to speed that process up or prove if you are.
He was trying to deceive him to get him out of the will of God.
Yeah.
That's all he's trying to do.
Yeah.
If he did not do God's will, then he would have been no different than Adam.
And even Jacob saw these angels going back and forth. Yeah. They call it Jacob's ladder. But the bottom line is, he had an exposure to see angelic spirits coming back and forth on the earth to help out, you know. But I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. So I'm gonna hold you. But the bottom line, I think the DNA will be, Chris, to get all these 144,000 that apparently are lost right now. Because the only one I noticed in there, the tribe of Judah, which is in verse 5, and I think tribe of Benjamin. Is he in there?
Reuben.
He may not even be in there, is he? I think Benjamin's gone.
Gad, Nephilim,
Benjamin's gone.
Manasseh,
And then there's a tribe of Joseph.
Simeon.
Okay, so here's my question.
There's Benjamin.
To clear my mind up on
There's
something.
Benjamin.
Like I said, these 144,000.
Uh-huh.
And they say you always got the Jehovah's Witness claiming the 144,000. Where, like I say, I see that it says, Reuben sealed these 12. Where are these 144,000 at right now?
Well, that's what I'm saying, Chris, is that I think that was saying the science is going to show you the DNA to tie those people. These are children of the tribe of Israel.
I understand that.
Literally tribes of
yeah,
Israel.
so yes, we're going to reason, but I'm saying when these 104, who's going to say these are these specific?
And that's what I'm thinking. I think the DNA is going to do it. So I'm telling you, that's the only way it's going to do it, right? Put it away. Let's make sure we back up to it. Does God know them? Yes. So He don't need. If He said they are, they are. But if we're going to sit there, or the children of Israel, because that's what's going to happen, right? The children of Israel, these guys are going to witness to Israel.
Right.
That's their whole focus, the witness to Israel. So Jehovah's Witnesses, they all base. These people are here to witness to Israel. And the only way they're going to be able to witness to Israel, they got to be determined legitimate Jews.
Yeah.
And the only way you're going to do that, I'm just saying that DNA is the only way it's going to prove it. And then we're going to find out some of those ones that came from Germany are not Jews.
That's what, and see, believe it or not, that's what them Hebrew Israelites, that's what they on the trail of. They, like I said, I don't get what they, a lot of, but they trying to tell you who think they Jews are claiming to be Jews, a lot of them ain't.
Well, and the Bible said it, right? That some are Jews that are not Jews, right? But the point, it reveals what people have hidden.
Yes.
Like I said, they wouldn't even told you had a half brother. And they still don't care, do they?
No, my mom, she at an age where don't nothing bother
It don't bother her, okay. But the bottom line, Chris, there's a lot of hidden stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of things in the family history.
And they get back, like I said, the truth will set you free.
The truth will set you free. And that's what I'm saying with science. Science allows, it's just...
But see, science allows them to manipulate.
Well, we can manipulate too.
But
also can't identify.
That's why exactly. That is why I'm going. That's why they trying to store all this here, because after a while, like you said, the keepers of knowledge can always change everything.
Well, but for us though, when we had to do our DNA in the military, anyway, right?
There was a move.
I want to know how can I get
military.
mine. I want to know how I get mine back, because I want it back. I
I
ain't in the military no more. Why can't you give me mine back?
They ain't gonna
I'm serious. I know they ain't gonna give it back.
Well, why can't they give you the results of that?
Exactly.
What do you mean the results? They didn't go and mix it. They didn't try to match with anything. They just
They took
you don't know that.
everybody's DNA in the military.
They did.
Everybody.
They did. They said it was for
I remember
in the case of
identification.
Identification. They said it was in the case of identification.
They say a whole lot of stuff.
That's what they did.
You don't want me to know what these I think
That's what they think they did. But the other piece though, what happened? So I'm saying that this blood communicates, right? And here's the scripture. Go ahead, Chris. You take the one through. It's two slides, but you take the first one.
Okay. Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife.
That means it's sex, right? Just
Yeah.
make sure everybody knows.
Oh, that ain't what it say.
And she conceived
That's the only way you can have.
and bare Cain and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord.
Amen. Okay.
Amen.
See you say amen.
And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground.
He didn't know her again.
Well, that means that some people think that's somebody think that's a twin.
Yeah.
You think that's a twin?
No, I've got
It doesn't say he knew her again.
I knew I didn't say that.
And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Lord.
Yeah.
And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
Right.
And Cain was very wroth. And his countenance failed. And the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
Right. And attitude. You got attitude.
Now let me throw something in
Go
there.
ahead.
Throw it. Right here. Right there. We just back to the beginning what we talking about. Genesis 3:15. Between thy seed
and her seed.
And her seed.
Right.
What did we just say? Knew his wife.
Knew his wife.
Thy seed. But Cain, like I said, other son. Thy seed. Versus her seed.
Right.
I see a difference. Like
There's
you said,
a difference.
It didn't say that he went with her. I'm just saying, we could poke a hole now.
Oh, you trying to say?
It didn't say he knew her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying Abel could have been.
You could poke a hole.
Well,
right now.
it said again, though, and she again. The question is, some people, on that one, I'm just saying, most people sit there and say they may be twins. That's the only thing about
But
that.
I'm saying.
Because Seth, what did they do with
But
Seth?
it goes back, it supports what we said in the good seed, bad seed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can run with that.
Well, let's see here what's Seth. Let me see what's Seth. Let me see, I just checked. Genesis 5. They talk about Seth. And what did they say on him?
This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man in the likeness of God, made he him, male and female created he him, and blessed them and called their name Adam.
Okay, maybe it's 4 then.
No, it says Seth right there.
I see it, but he said,
In
where
the
did he
days
come
of
in
Adam
at?
after he had begotten Seth,
Yeah, but
for
I think,
800 years.
yeah, but I think something happened here, right? Seth showed up somewhere in here again. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You see it?
You come on down, like you said, after, like you said,
Adam in verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there's the sex again.
And Adam knew his wife again.
See, there's the
And
sex.
she bare a son and called his name Seth.
Yeah.
But see, she bare Seth, but she didn't bear.
But she
Abel.
bared Abel.
I
but
mean, she didn't know.
The word knew.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that I'm just saying what the people are saying is that that could be, but that'd be. See, there's only one Jesus. That's the only reason I'm saying.
I'm with you, but
it also says,
Knew her.
it says, and she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And to Seth, to him also there was born a son. But he didn't know nobody.
Right, and he had a son though. Oh no, he had sons and daughters because verse 5, chapter 5 said they knew. I mean, Adam and Eve lived 100 years, begat his own, blah 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 blah. But he lived a 30 blah blah blah, and da da da, and after da da da. Where's Adam?
Seth was 912.
Where's Adam's kids at?
We got Cain. And he never lived after we got Cain. Okay.
Did Adam had children too?
Yeah, so it's an say they begot sons and daughters.
And they got sons and daughters. So they all did. And then look, Chris, they put on this. Look, after their own image. Now, remember when we started off in Genesis 1? After the image of God, we let's make man our own image. And then now we actually going into Adam, and the children he made were after his image. That's where we're showing the difference in there. And so we assume that they either Cain and Abel were twins because they didn't use the word new.
But see,
They just said new again. They just said it again.
But see, this is the other thing that I see. Everyone else had their firstborns except for Adam in this lineage.
Well, he had Cain.
But it doesn't use him.
Right, he's out of the genealogy. That's what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he was the firstborn.
He would have been the genealogy would have started after Adam to Cain.
Mm-hmm.
Cain killed somebody and he was sent away.
Okay, but
And that's why they told the
remove him out
Antichrist
of
when he came. Huh?
how does that remove him out of
The flood.
the genealogy?
The flood removed him out of it. That's what happened. Remember the flood? Because Noah, chapter 6, when Noah
But
came
Noah
in.
was after Seth.
Huh? No. Noah's after Seth, right.
Okay.
So the flood killed all these people off, right? Noah, though, is in the lineage, right? Noah, where's Noah in there? Is Noah in there? We got, there's Enos, there's Seth, there's Canaan, there's that
But see, I understand
Heliah,
that the flood wiped away everybody except for Noah. But
and his
all I'm
children.
saying is, everyone after Seth is his firstborn.
What do you mean?
After
Yeah.
Seth is the firstborn.
Right, because
But Seth is the thirdborn
right,
of Adam.
right, because they killed one was killed, Abel was killed,
Which was the second.
right, and Cain lost his. He cut out because he was he murdered.
Okay, but Adam was cut out. He murdered all of us.
Adam wasn't cut out.
But he murdered us.
Yeah, but he's in the genealogy we just showed you, right?
Yeah, but how he get to be in there?
But he didn't kill nobody.
Yeah, he did.
Who?
We were born dead.
He didn't kill him.
We're
no.
born in sin.
Yeah, but he didn't kill
We're
him.
dead.
He just hey, Chris, he just had a fruit. I'm just saying,
death.
homeboy killed somebody.
He killed himself.
He killed.
And we were in him, so he killed us too.
He killed his all group, right? So that means all of them, though, right? Every seed is of his own kind. So Seth, all the way to.
So why wasn't Cain still?
But Cain, because Cain.
Cain should have still been. It should have been Adam, Cain, and then whoever.
Yeah, but that line,
But they jumped.
that line dropped though. But don't forget the line drop, right? There's a drop in Cain, right? Cain.
Who else had a drop?
Huh?
Who else had a drop
What do you mean?
in genealogy?
Okay, so let me ask you.
Because somebody gave up their birthright, right?
He was he got cut off. Yeah, he got cut off.
And then
He never remember said God said he hated Esau.
Yeah.
He
And
said
then
you got to go too.
Yeah. And so then it went.
But he gave it away. He gave it away.
I know, but then that's where it jumped again, right?
Did it jump? Doesn't necessarily mean jump. You're right, Father. Firstborn piece.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's
In
just
the lineage.
in the lineage, right? The lineage didn't say they had to be the firstborn, did they? It just
Well,
said
that's what it is.
In other words, you can look. All right, you're right. They did put pride or honor in the firstborn.
Yeah.
Right.
Every
firstborn,
nationality
right.
pretty much did.
But if you mess up or something happened to you, the next one takes the next child takes over.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm just reading what it just said. It says, okay, according to the book of Genesis, Enoch was a son of Cain,
Yeah.
and the father of Ari and all. Cain arrived in the land of Nod, which he was evicted by the Lord as his punishment for murdering Abel.
Mm-hmm. See that.
Evicted.
Mm-hmm. He said his wife became pregnant and bore Cain's first child,
Uh-huh.
whom named Enoch.
Uh-huh.
So okay, so they got wives and stuff before he killed them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm okay. Then.
And they lost. All of them were wiped out with the flood. With all the rest of them in the flood,
Mm-hmm.
because that firstborn Noah survived the flood with his children, and then all them look at the split that occurs though is who was the firstborn of Noah,
Mm-hmm.
right? They actually are following. Who was the one they followed anyway? In their lineage. Let's just go back up here a second.
Oh, you talking about after Noah?
Yeah.
Which one did the lineage fall after?
Let's see. Did I put Noah in there? I may have left
Cain.
Noah out. Is Noah in there?
I don't see Noah
Is
on there.
Enos? Who's that? Is Enos
I'm looking
Noah?
at okay now,
Not on there.
cause Enoch, like I said, you got Cain. Cain is Enoch, Arad, Methuselah,
Methuselah. Yeah.
Ada, Lamech, Zillah, Jabal, Tubal Cain, and Naaman. Now, here we go back to under Seth. You got Enos, Kenan, Mahali, Jared, and it says Enoch under here too.
Yeah, the different one. Yeah.
Okay.
That is interesting, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Was Enoch Cain's first son, too?
Yes.
That's interesting.
And see, that's what I'm trying. Like I said, that I guess that's why my mind flipped.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
There's two of them.
Or maybe the same one.
No, they can't. Okay, let's go to the script and see. Let's go back. Let's go follow
Maybe
this.
it took him that long to have a child.
Okay, no. You terrible, man. You terrible. Let's see. I guess Cain's children's right here, right? This is the bottom of Cain's children. He's in chapter 4. Here's Cain. Cain. That's what remember we just talking about where you got those wives from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Cain. Where's Cain? Cain with the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew. So he had sex with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And that wife, only ones we can get wives from, we said either from Eve, right? Adam and Eve, or from those Neanderthals or something.
Yeah.
Right?
From a lower life.
Some other being, right? And she conceived and bare Enoch, which is interesting. Right? I gotta see was Seth's first child named Enoch though?
And he built a city and called the name of it.
Or was he?
No.
He
Seth's
wasn't.
first child is Enos.
Enos, okay. See, so that's interesting. But that's E-N-O, right?
Yes.
So I wonder what that.
Actually, I'm sitting here looking at a Cain. Like I said, you got Adam and Eve up top. Cain, Abel, Seth. Then you got Cain. You got an Enoch. Is Cain's firstborn?
That must be with that E-N-O though, right? That makes that.
No, they're both the same.
Oh, they
Spelled
jumped
the
in
exact
there.
same way.
They spell. I thought you said it spelled different.
Nope.
Well, here's Cain. Find Cain for me. There's Cain.
See, that's the chart I'm looking at right now. You got Enoch. And Enoch comes up again.
Right, but I'm talking about the first one from Seth.
Channock.
See, Seth knows. He knows.
Or
And this one, see, I said something must be something about those
Mm-hmm.
those two spelling, right? Where's Enoch at?
Channock. Right there.
I'm touching it.
Yep.
Okay.
Like Kanak or something.
Oh, it don't have no meaning to it. Patriarch.
And in what? Antediluvian.
Yeah,
Patriarch.
Antediluvian.
You can look up 5296.
That'd be hard to find. I don't know how to find them on those.
You go straight down to 5296.
It goes away when
You gotta
we
click
try
on
to
it.
Click that.
Click it.
Now go down in there.
It goes away. At least for me it does. I can't keep it to stay on there. It goes away for me. When you know when to come off of it. We tried that before. It won't stay. You might can look it up. Can you look up 6?
Okay, we got Enos.
Let's see what Enos mean. They ain't get no meaning, does it?
Same as H. 523, son of Seth. Okay. Now, come on down to.
Oh, the Enoch there? Yeah, what chapter is that? Verse is that?
Scroll on. Okay, Enos. You got Kenan. She come up next.
Yeah,
And
there's
then,
Enoch.
Kenan, then you got I found the Mahalalel in 17. Then
Then
Jared's next. And then another Enoch.
Says patriarch again. I guess it don't have no meaning. You know, they just took them. They made more deep you want to study into it, but he came later. That other one came later. The other one was named Enos. So something about that N-O-E-O, something that makes them do that. But they stopped doing it after all the others came in.
I have concordance on here. I can't find it.
Well, I got a big one at home, but we said we couldn't find any meaning to those names. Normally the names have a meaning to them, though.
Yeah.
You know, but Seth, he lived 112 years and he died. And Enos lived 90 years and begot Canaan. Huh? And then Enos lived after he begot Canaan 815 years and begot sons and daughters. So he had sons and daughters. And after Enos was 905 years and he died. And then Canaan lived 70 years and begot Mahaliel, and stuff like that. But the genealogy apparently is they track it to the firstborn. Unless the firstborn either died. Because that's how it supposed to work. Like if you married back in the Jewish days, if Chris was the husband to this woman and he didn't bear no children, he died, then if Brother Isaac was the next, he had to marry her to keep that seed. It was all about that seed going. And so all that lineage is all this stuff right here. And I think that when the end times comes, I think that's where they're going to get the genealogy from. That's how they're going to determine all these people. That's a lot of people that's lost. I mean, you don't have those tribes no more. Except for through Judah. Just saying.
Okay, it doesn't.
Yeah, it don't mean it though.
5296, it says,
Patriarch.
from to delineate. Delineate. I guess.
Yeah.
It says a noun, part of speech, a noun. It says it's feminine. Hoopatuposis.
Let's put that on YouTube and try to say that.
Hoopatuposis.
Hey, look, we'll put that on YouTube. Let's look at
outline, sketch, and example.
Uh-huh.
A pattern, example, or form of sample.
Okay. So don't have to say the DNA, Chris, is where it's going to identify. You agree? Unless God just sit there and tell you, but anybody going to believe that. Yeah. Unless God himself comes and says that. If he does that, the game's over anyway.
Well, see, that's what my issue was with AncestryDNA.com.
Okay.
When I sent it in, I got my results. It had nothing about Jesus in there, so I know it was wrong.
Well, I think I can tell you that blood is universal blood.
I don't care. It didn't say Jesus.
Hey, look, all the more you need to care about when God looks at you. He don't see that blood
That's
on
why
you.
I say that thing ain't right.
Yeah, but I think that was the issue about that blood. But here's the piece I say it communicates is that when Cain, I put it down here about when the Lord says he brought the offering first for the respect for him. This piece I was taking interest of, and it came to pass when he killed him. Look at verse 10.
He said, "What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground."
That's to me. I'm just saying communication, and I'm saying is that DNA, Chris, is a means of communication.
So
the blood communicates.
Blood of men,
That's what God said.
or all blood?
All blood has that DNA. I ain't talking about animals.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell what it.
Because it took an animal to cover our sin
temporarily, right?
So maybe he saw the crying out from the animal instead of our sins crying out.
But don't forget that all the genetic markers are in the blood of all living beings. In other words, if somebody was to say they found blood, they do a DNA test. They can tell whether it was an animal blood or human blood, right? It's the blood communicates. I guess my whole point is blood communicates.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go to this service. I told this brother I was going.
Okay. Did you want to do the communion before you leave? You got time?
Yeah, I can do it real quick.
Okay, let's do that and get out of here. We were doing studying today, y'all.
This was just a good discussion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we still got some word in. That's what counts.
That's true. The deep on that stuff too. So I guess we should go into Daniel next. What we got?
Oh, I was
Go to Trey.
the tray.
I think Daniels is an excellent. Could you get it?
I would say try to see if your software is updated.
Yeah.
See if because
I would definitely call
Verizon.
the company
Yeah.
who makes that.
Verizon, but Verizon is one.
no, you should, because like I said, you probably need a software update. Because remember, that's what I did. That
Yeah.
is what I did. I did a software update. And depending upon how old that is or what version of Android is on it, if it's not 4.4 or higher,
Yeah.
it's probably never gonna work again. Because they have to, what is it, ice cream, lollipop, or some stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's certain tablets and stuff, they're only gonna do so much now on the new systems. It can't compute.
Right.
It can't do it anymore.
Interesting. I thought we had it connected though. So it would stop working when I took it out. Yeah.
Okay.
We let Brother Allison, he's a high priest today. Let's go ahead and give him a prayer.
Okay. Well, Father, it's that time again where we just concentrate on you and your
Yes.
son, Father God. And your son said, do this in remembrance of me,
Yes.
Father God. Well, we truly remember your son.
Yes.
We remember that all that he did to bring us to this place that we're at right now, Father
Yes.
God. How he gave his body, Father God,
Yes.
and took up on the suffering that we deserve, Father
Yes.
God. And so he took the bread
Yes.
and he broke it
Yes.
and he said, do this in remembrance of me.
Yes.
Let's pray. And then he took the cup and he blessed it.
Yes.
And he said, this cup represents the blood, the new covenant.
Yes.
And he shed his blood for us, Lord God.
Yes.
Again, he took us, he did this in our stead,
Yes.
and shed his blood, which represents the new covenant.
Yes.
The blood, Lord God, that completely takes us into this new era and draws us into you,
Yes.
so that we may be your sons and daughters, Father God.
Yes.
And after he blessed it, he gave it to the disciples, and they did drink. Let's drink.
Amen. All right, good, bro. We'll see you next week. Well, I'm going to start the Revelation next week.
We can start it. Sound good to me.
Don't run away now when we start doing it.
No. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna definitely be attentive.
It probably take the whole year.
It might be worse than today. I'll be like, okay, you're gonna have to explain that.
I think it'll take the whole year to do it.
You're gonna break it down.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It'll be worth it.
All right, brothers.
All
I
right,
love
good.
y'all.
All right.
Y'all have a blessed day.
You too.
Too.